I feel paralyzed.
Hey everybody, my name's Unknown680, and today we're actually going to be dedicating an entire video to an unrated level on the channel for the first time. This is Numa Dash by Valkyrie Dash. I was actually recommended that I play this level on one of my level request streams, and it's safe to say that it blew my expectations out of what I was expecting from level requests out of the water. The level design, song choice, and gameplay is spectacular on all fronts. The more I've been practicing, the more I've been enjoying myself too. I honestly haven't been this excited to play a GD level in quite some time, so I hope you'll all experience that same joy that I have thus far. Without further ado, off we go to practice mode. Before we get into the gameplay of this level, I really need to comment on the art style. The solid colored art and block design is quite pleasant to look at. This is an excellent example of simplicity done right, reminding me a lot of levels with a distinguished foreground, midground, and background. For potential level creators, this is a very user-friendly way to get into multi-layered background design, which you can further develop from here. We'll be exploring a lot of various themes ranging from a desert, to urban buildings, to a bedroom, to mountain regions, a house, night skies, and more. Now, for the gameplay. For the most part, a lot of the gameplay is sight-readable and only requires a little bit of learning for many of the level sections. There's only a few sections where the level gets much trickier. At both 16 and 22%, the level quickly fades to black with some orb timings that you just need to prepare yourself for. It can be easy to forget without practice as they spontaneously appear. At 30%, I found myself struggling with this spider timing quite a bit, as you'll need to click a little more rapidly than the level's beat leads you to believe. The level is filled with sections like at 34%, where the gameplay isn't difficult, just really fast and requires learning as I just mentioned. Follow the wave trail precisely at 37% and slide along the floor and ceiling as shown. At 49%, be sure to hit this green orb as early as possible so you don't crash into this wall. This section has safe ceilings that you can bonk your head on, so be sure to use them when appropriate. Now, there's a bug at 53% for players with high refresh rates, in which you could jump and crash into this gear. As of building and using my new PC, I've recently become a 165Hz player, oddly enough. I found that by jumping very late off this platform, I'm able to dodge it. Still, it's one of the few, yet critical flaws that I hope gets fixed so that it's consistent with all refresh rates. The trickiest part of this level, a duel section, begins at 68%. The dual icons are sight-readable and easy to learn for the most part. It's when you get to the icon plus ball combo where things get tricky. The way you learn duels may differ from the way that I do, and with that, I'll be honest that for this duel, I just look at the center of the screen, input as I do, and hope for the best. Regardless, here's the input sequence for those interested. Once we get to the dual ship, it's quite sight-readable. You'll then need to ascend these pillars. The first one is actually an invisible pink jump pad, which is nice just in case you forget to input at first. Just remember this sequence. Bounce, 1, 2, tap hold, hold, on both the blue orbs. It's relatively simple from here on out. For the end of this wave section where you can slide, I'd recommend just using the floor and pretending the ceiling doesn't exist. Finally, for the duel section at the end, be sure to hit these two pink orbs late and be careful with the rest of your timings. At the end, there's a series of triple spikes you'll have to jump over, so take from that what you will. I personally love this level so much that I don't necessarily mind it ending like this. That could easily change when beating it legitimate though. Overall, I believe you'd only find yourself struggling if fast gameplay or long levels aren't your strong suit. Other than that, I think the gameplay, while fast, flows very well. There's not really any intentionally annoying timings, and once you master the level, it's a real delight to play, especially with the iconic song choice. I, for one, will be very satisfied once I complete it. Numa Dash by Valkyrie Master, let's begin. Have any of you heard of this level before?
No, I have not.
I might have.
I haven't.
Is it the one with the weird jaguar in it that you like control?
This is basically the Maya He Maya Ho song. Pretty much, it's a remix of it. I really like the art style. Let me know what you guys think while I go through a practice run. The gameplay flows really nicely. It's quite a fast level, but it flows really well. I really enjoyed the gameplay.
They actually found the lyrics for the song on a website, or they just made them up?
Not sure.
What's the square root of 250,000?
This isn't math class. This is a Geometry Dash server thing. I don't know.
It starts with a 5.
250,000?
It definitely starts with a 5. I'm not sure how many zeros. Wait, so 250,000.
That's it. I'm pulling out my calculator.
Is it 500? Whoa. 500, yeah! Thanks, Minus, for the 500 bits.
Oh god.
Wait, what?
Awesome.
Oh.
That's like $5, I believe.
It is. Thank you
Yeah,
so
it is.
much, Cruz. Welcome.
I know how money can.
Stream's going off to a
Converter.
fantastic start. See, I can
got a
math.
question.
I can-
What's 0 divided by 1, you know?
It's 0.
It's a
0.
monotone, right?
That's funny.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Funny
It's
stuff.
always 0.
My day has consisted of me going for a lakeshore walk with my family. We did that for a few hours. I have a bit of a story to tell. Something unfortunate that happened towards the end of my trip. My dad, we were walking along a bridge. My dad dropped his sunglasses into the water below. And it's a pretty steep drop, so
Oh gee.
yikes. Yeah. Quite unfortunate.
Yeah, at least it wasn't his phone.
Yeah, we were saying that exact same thing. At least it wasn't his phone.
I remember that something like that happened to my grandma at a theme park. Okay, it was like a water ride. However, it wasn't her glasses, it was a hat.
Ooh. Well, actually, no.
And,
Glasses
like,
would be
here's the thing.
much worse than a
We
hat.
knew where the hat was, it's just we couldn't get it. Because, like, you know,
Yeah, my
water
situation.
ride in a theme park, you know?
Oh, yeah, theme park. Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah,
I thought we
that
stole it or
it's
something. I don't know.
just you just give up by now.
Did you hear about the 2020 GD Awards?
I
Yeah, I
did,
heard.
yes.
I made a joke to my friend. I was like, bro, imagine someone freaking nominated me or something.
Yeah, imagine that, Jordan.
Ooh, yeah. I gotta be careful with the. I gotta be careful with
I'll
this.
be honest, I don't think
idea.
there's an award I would win. I'm not quite big enough for, like, best content creator. I'm definitely not best player. I haven't made any levels,
No.
so...
I wish
that.
I wish there was a category. Not to flex or anything, but I wish
Nicest person.
not nicest person. Just I think an interesting idea. Like, who would create the most interesting idea for like something revolutionary to change the game? Cough, cough. Minimum input series.
Most revolutionary level.
No, it's not revolutionary. Just I don't know. I'm quite proud of the minimum input series and how much it changes the game and the playstyle.
Yeah, it sure does.
I just like when people are going kind of bankrupt with content with just every idea already being done. I hope more people will maybe like this is probably a bit of a reach, but I hope some people may make YouTube videos of the minimum input series. Is that too much to ask for?
Attempting it?
Like it's something like trying to beat the minimum levels.
Right, they're hard.
But then again, a decent amount of people would have to go down to 60 hertz, so that's kind of a deterring factor.
Yeah, sure.
Unknown, vote me best player.
Can we get an award for the most positive and negative person?
Here's the thing, it's always okay to be negative every once in a while. Like, being negative doesn't mean you're not a
I'm
good
I'm
person.
aware.
I can change it to 720.
You can't be positive about everything. I'm not taking
I'm
this as a
realistic
podcast.
about a lot more things. I'm sorry, but I have to say this right now. Some people have a, I think some people think of me as this person that's, oh, I'm
Fakes his
positive
happiness.
about everything. I'm not realistic. I'm not grounded in
Yeah,
reality or
no.
anything like that. It's honestly, it's a little disheartening. There are definitely some things that I'll need a big reality check on, and that might happen in the new school year. But I think I'm pretty conscious and aware of people and their situations. I'm not just blindly optimistic and keep in tune with reality. Is it really so wrong to just try to help people
I get
approach
that, I get that.
situations
I
in
mean,
a
like-
better way?
There's like a whole conversation about how unknown, quote unquote, would fake is positivity, and I'm just like, bro, it's just.
Well, I mean,
being a
like,
dude,
that's like,
right?
here's the thing. It's okay to look at the bright side, but sometimes it's better to look at the negatives. Like, I don't know. I can't really think of one right now.
I
but
know what you mean.
there are
I
situations.
wouldn't describe it like that, but I do know what you mean. The only time I think I was faking optimism was when I unironically rated the Emoji Movie 8 out of 10. I think I just did that to provoke a reaction.
You're just making a joke. Yeah, that's fine. There are a bunch of people. They like I forgot his name. But freaking there was this one YouTuber. I forgot his name. I was like, there's some guy who was like, oh yeah, the Emoji Movie's the best movie ever. When like they probably don't actually think that.
Yeah, for sure.
And sort of like the opposite. Like I hate everything. Like he's like. His whole thing is that he hates everything, which I'm 99% sure he doesn't actually hate everything. He's just
it's just for branding purposes. You have to like everything, all the content you have to produce. You have to strongly dislike everything.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Unknown680, and I hate everything.
And I am in the middle of everything. So no diligence, I think is Like and subscribe.
What?
Now we're talking about the Emoji Movie. I think the Emoji Movie is Like and subscribe.
Bro, he hates everything, dude.
Yeah.
There is no way, bro.
Okay.
That's
Imagine someone actually did shit like that. The I meh everything or something. And they can have the meh emoji from the Emoji Movie as their PFP. I don't even remember his name. What's his name?
It's Gene. Hi, my name is Gene.
For people that actually like the Emoji Movie, it's just sarcasm.
I don't know. I think I don't know if I can't recall if I unironically did that or I did that just to provoke a reaction. Basically, I made a tweet. I remember it was February, probably 2018, where I made a tweet saying, "All right,
I'm gonna bet you were just being ironic."
I think I might have. We'll see what the tweet says, and we'll let everyone in the comments decide that one.
Oh, yeah, you're making a highlight video of this?
Yes, I am. I already recorded a practice run, all edited. Basically, if you've seen a few of my demon completion videos so far, basically.
So sort of like what EVW used to do, where he would like do a practice run the level first before going on.
Except mine is pre-recorded.
Yeah, that's what he does too. He would pre-record his things and then go on stream and do it.
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah. Of course, content has evolved and changed, but I'm trying to do a hybrid model where I do pre-recorded practice runs where I only discuss the most difficult parts, what people may struggle with, and then just go to stream highlights, not doing a full live reaction walkthrough. I explained this all in my Dem Travel video, with the first level where I tried with that nude style, and yeah.
Yeah, that was my style for a while. I used to do that a lot with my videos, but I ended up dropping it because I just, I don't know, I kept forgetting to do it, and it was like, you know, I suck at explaining things, so
yeah,
like,
explaining things live, like, it's not helpful to explain as you're going because you're too busy trying to concentrate. Like, I repeat myself so much, like, I would spend, I don't know, 15 to 20 minutes on practice mode. That's too much, I realize. That's not engaging for the viewers. What I'm doing now is... Alright, one last thing about the Emoji Movie. Why is the this is something I never understood. Why is the protagonist of the Emoji Movie a meh emoji, and a meh emoji does not even exist?
It doesn't?
It doesn't. There's no meh emoji. It needs to say the word meh, and I don't, like... There's just expressionless. That's it. Not just meh over it. Like, there's grow, like...
Yeah, the first thing I think of is the neutral emoji, but, like, that's not
a meh
emoji, it's more of like an emoji. Like, he's like...
That's not meh, that's there's a difference.
That's
But no, like, meh means kind of over it. Like, there needs to be an emoji called meh.
Like rolling your eyes, like,
Rolling your eyes means...
Feeling the Theorist is just gonna say he's everywhere.
Oh my god, we're getting into the the science of emojis. What do all the emojis mean?
The Emoji Movie was just
Find out
about
next episode of Into the Emoji.
You are, and just like being you instead of trying to follow others. I'm pretty sure that was just the main thing of the Emoji Movie. And they executed
so many
that
other movies that have done a piercing. There's so many other movies that have tackled that theme and done it so much better. I can only think of two movies right off the bat that tackle that theme: Wreck-It Ralph and the Lego Movie. Both of them tackle the exact same theme and make them so much better.
For sure.
For Ralph, he's a villain, but he doesn't want to be known as a villain, so he has to.
He's not a villain. He's just the bad guy. Like, villain means you're the end. He's not a
guy. But he isn't a bad person. And at the movie, everyone realizes he proved himself. And for the Lego Movie, Emmett's like, "Oh, I'm the average human. I do average things." And at the end of the movie, he has to realize that that's not. He has to become, you know, a better person. You know, actually like fight for what's actually right instead of just being what people want him to be, if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah, for sure. It does.
It's a Super Nintendo coin. That's funny.
I know the theme of the.
I know the exact game that's from. That's from Mario All Stars.
That's coming from me.
Oh yeah. So okay, perfect segue. What do you all think of the Mario Direct? I am
awesome.
I am blown away.
Okay,
it's very great.
I don't understand. Okay, I've heard that people have mixed feelings about it. I'm like, what?
They got rid of the BOJ.
Yeah. The reason people have the reason people have mixed feelings. There's two reasons why I can think of people having mixed feelings.
The BOJ was removed back in the
yeah, there wasn't any. There's a version that
in the Shindo edition it was removed.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's the most up-to-date version. So it kind of makes It kind of makes sense they've used that version because it's like the most up-to-date version that has like that most bugs fixed. So like it kind of makes sense they've used that version.
It's true.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there are three reasons why I think people could have mixed feelings. One, Nintendo has Nintendo has had a history of just removing bugs that enhance the game. Number two, Galaxy 2 is not part of 3D All Stars, which it just doesn't make sense.
As long as there's at least one.
I never understand why people are so obsessed with that game. I'm like, okay. Here's the thing. It's like, here's the thing. I feel like it'd be kind of weird to have Galaxy 1 and 2 in
I don't think so. It would make sense. For me, it would make sense. It would make more sense.
It makes sense.
It makes more sense. Because it's weird. It's odd to leave that game out. Two,
I don't think it's very odd.
The regular All Stars actually had 4 games. So why? This might be a little bit of a stretch, but I would have loved to get like.
I think there was like a Sinnoh sport that had a Mario.
Well, here's the thing: for the original All Stars, you could consider those games to be pretty short. Like you could beat those games relatively quickly. If you're kind of that's whereas if the 3D games, it takes a lot longer to beat them. Like 64. In order to win 64, it takes a while.
Like
speed runs of the game, so it require like an hour to complete it. All Stars. Whereas if like the other games, like there's no real like completionist way to do it. Whereas if like 3D games there is, so I don't know. I just think there's more substance to the 3D games, so it kind of makes sense to include less.
Yeah, it's the one 3D game that's being left out. Like, for me, it would just make sense to just include it. It makes less sense not to include it. It should be first nature to include it. Everything, everything, it was so great, but then there's little things that give people that mixed feelings, and I think this time it's justified. And anyways, segue to the third reason, I think what we can all agree on, why are these games releasing for a limited amount of time?
Oh, that. I thought you were about to say, oh, why did they actually remaster games? They're just porting it.
No, not
because it's like, I prefer the look of 64 over, like, any... If they remade the look of Mario 64, I would actually be upset about that, because
you can't change.
I would honestly
same here. I played Mario 64 when I was younger.
Here's the thing. I have never played the original Mario 64. I've played on emulator, though. And however, I also have Super Mario 64 DS for my DS. And I will 100% tell you, I would much prefer playing the original over the remake, because I just love the look of the original so much more. It's just, there's just something about it. Like,
it's that charm. It's the low polygonal shapes and it just has its charm. It was one of the first really great 3D platforming games ever made. And it was revolutionary. No one's denying that. All right, anyways, I'm gonna read chat. What's the deal with airline food? It's airline food is free, so that's the deal.
What's up with airline food?
What's the deal with it, man?
Well, airline food is up because it's in the sky. And what's the deal with airline food? Airline food is free, so the deal is $0. Levels, in non-level questions, unless you're
Oh my god, that's literally like the frickin' like what's up the ceiling joke. Oh my.
Yep.
Oh god, no.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
What's up with airline food? What's in the sky, so it's literally up. I'm like, oh my god.
Awesome. Alright, Jordan 101. I never saw the direct and never played a Mario game. I have no clue what they are talking about.
If you've never played a Mario game, then you need to play one. Mario games are the best platformers on the planet.
Yeah, I've actually played a lot since throughout my childhood.
I've played some of Mario and like a few others.
Remember when people would compare Mario and Sonic? Remember when that was a thing? Like people would compare them, and
that was the 90s.
It's like Sonic's very clearly the worst franchise. Simply because
what's the best Olympic game?
Here's the thing.
Yes.
I like both franchises. I've enjoyed Sonic games. Like honestly, I enjoyed Forces. I don't understand why people hate it so much. Like I understand, but at the same time, I don't think it gets. I think it gets too much hate. Like Forces, I think is a decent game. Like sure, I can see why people hate it, but like I don't think it's like a garbage game. I think it's okay. Like it's not garbage. It's more of like a okay game. Like I enjoyed it, but I can see why someone would hate it, but it's not like OMG, worst game ever made. Like it's really not.
Like who would be like a mega Sonic fan and just say, oh, Forces is really bad, and yet just stick with Sonic 2?
Honestly, here's the thing. I could see why, because I honestly think the 2D platformers, if there's a way to bring Sonic into the new Sonic works so much better in 2D than 3D.
Oh, Dano, sorry.
I would have to say that's a good fact.
What do you mean?
Like, 2D is just better than 3D. Like, just honestly.
No, I'm just saying for Sonic. I'm saying for Sonic. Sonic works much better in 3D. With Sonic, I just feel like if you look at it, it's like the majority of like almost all of the 2D games are really liked, apart from Sonic 4. Apart from Sonic 4, all of the 2D Sonic games are really everyone likes. Like Sonic 1, well, Sonic 1's but that's the first one. You can sort of give it a pass to that. 2 is really liked. 3 and Knuckles are liked. I'm pretty sure the advanced games people really like, and also the Rush games and Sonic Mania people love. But then when you look at the 3D games, it's like, okay, there's mixed feelings on the adventure games.
Yeah, there's mixed feelings on like adventure.
Mixed feelings on Heroes. Mixed feelings. Nobody likes Shadow or 06. People have mixed feelings for Unleashed. People like Colors and Generations.
Only thing I don't like about is Sonic
people are for Forces. People are for was there another 3D game? Oh yeah, Lost World. Yeah, like it's like there's a lot more there, but like and a lot more bad games there. But whereas for the 2D games, it's not really any of that.
You know?
I mean,
and then for like general opinions, there's like the Sonic games like on the DS, like Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice or something like that.
I forgot about Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
I like the show a bit. I haven't watched much of the show, but like I haven't played many Sonic games, but I've watched a few. Some of the Sonic Boom episodes are quite interesting.
Okay, I've heard the show is good, but the game is absolute crap. There are so many glitches. Okay, let me say, it is so sad seeing Sonic have 2 of the worst games in history in its franchise, Sonic 06 and Sonic Boom. Both being some of the most incomplete, glitchiest AAA games in history.
That's
like, funny. That is bizarre to see it under a franchise known as Sonic, which has Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Like, one of the best 2D platforms of all, one of the best 2D platforms of all time. That's so bizarre. That just shows how all over the place Mario.
I actually played Rise of the Lyric before, but I didn't really like it, so honestly.
For sure, like, Mario has, like, oh, Mario's missing, but, like, those, that doesn't really count. It's like
Mario is missing!
Educational game, play an actual main series game.
Or Hotel Mario. Hotel Mario.
Hotel Mario doesn't count. It wasn't made for Nintendo Wait.
It was made for, I think, the CDI, yeah. CDI, if I recall.
Was it CDI?
Yeah, both CDI.
Partnered with Philips, yeah.
Here's the thing. It's the Philips CDI, not the Nintendo CDI. Therefore, it's not really a Nintendo console. Therefore,
it's not a Nintendo console. Getting far.
Go.
I think they're like the Mario special.
Alright,
like
71.
Mario Party, Mario Kart.
Yeah. I don't mind it. I don't mind this taking a while. More content.
Yes.
Oh yeah, true.
Alright.
You got that ad revenue.
I'm not monetized yet.
I really dislike Sticker
You're not monetized?
Alright.
Okay, remember, there was a time where I was recording a Minecraft survival series. I canceled it, like, before I got to the Nether, but I actually had the episode where I went to the Nether recorded. I just didn't edit it, because it was so boring watching it, because it was very clear I wasn't having fun recording the footage. And it was
yeah, like, I definitely understand that.
Canceled. But, so, I got to the Nether, and the very first thing that happens is a ghast explodes my Nether portal.
Right
so
away?
I can't get back to the overworld because I left my flint and steel back at home like an idiot. So I couldn't get back.
Ah.
Like, I didn't even have iron, I don't think. I had no iron. Either. I left that at home, so I couldn't get back to the overworld.
Yeah, I can tell that the only way you had to, like, get back is to die.
And this is before the Nether update, so, like, So, like, back then, it was just normal Nether, like the OG Nether.
The OG Nether. I still have yet to, actually play Minecraft Survival legitimate from the start. I've never
beaten Nether Dragon. I've never beaten it legit.
Me neither.
It, like, a few times before.
Beaten Minecraft legitimately once or twice. One of them was playing with my friend and we decided to beat the Ender Dragon with a salmon.
I mean, your fist is kind of powerful to take out the dragon, and then speedrunners sometimes do that.
But I want to use a fish.
Speedrunners just dead.
I just realized, hey guys, I have a funny story to tell you. So this happened. This was during the Omegle event like 2 days ago, I think.
It was last night. It was last night.
Okay. Were you there?
Me? I was in the text chat, is all. Were you in the voice?
I was in like the voice video.
I just wish.
So I had heard like near the end of my run that Nepesta had gone in, like Nepesta had started going, and like I had to go eat at like 9. It was like 8:30 or something. So I was like, well, I kind of want to talk to Nepesta, but you know, but I don't want to skip people. I never skipped people. Like I only skipped a duplicate. Like when I've already talked to someone, I get them again. I just skip them because like I've already talked to them. But I still like talked to her for a bit, like, hey, how everything's going? Have you met anyone new yet? But so the last person I get, I see it's just a black, like their webcam is just black, and I just see, and I was just like, and they were just like, they said, yo, name? I said, not Nepesta, because I was just like, you know what? I said a joke. I hadn't said that at all. I just say it randomly as a joke, and then the person on our side says, my name's Nepesta, and it's Nepesta.
Wow.
Like,
wow.
The odds of that.
You're like, literally, what are the odds?
Well, you would recognize his voice, right?
Yeah, I recognize his voice. It was no, he said yo name like in text chat, not in like voice. But like he said my name's Nepesta in voice. So like it was so funny in hindsight. Like I didn't actually laugh at that time, but looking back at it, it was so funny.
Oh, for sure. I might... Maybe next month I will... I don't feel comfortable revealing my face just yet, but I think I will try to use the voice chats, but perhaps just cover my face cam or leave it to someone else.
Omegle at all.
Wait, are you gonna do like for like a subscriber milestone you reveal your face like what all YouTubers do?
Perhaps. Would be fitting. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about that. Not yet. I haven't revealed my face to many people. It's only many people. I've revealed it to a few, but it's to stay just yeah.
That's just like my editor. Like, you know, have you heard of Savage Chris?
I have not. Sorry.
He edits some videos for me, and like we talk a lot. He's like that too. Except for him, it's because his parents don't really want him showing his face on the internet. But like he's like shown it to very few people. One of them being me, so he. Obviously, I kept it a secret because you know I'm not an absolute jerk who's like, oh, I have a picture of your face now. Time to reveal it to the internet.
True.
I didn't unmute my mic. This whole time I didn't unmute my mic. Okay. Regarding the pizza discussion, I'm a simple man who
eats cheese.
Yeah, for the longest time I was just a cheese lover. I've, like, in recent years I have started to like pepperoni, so now it's just cheese, pepperoni, and any meats pizza is, I quite like. And that's
I'm literally, okay, I'm literally the most simple, I'm literally the most basic person on the planet. I don't have syrup with French toast. I don't either. Waffles. I have cheese pizza. I have cheese sandwiches. I would have cheeseburgers instead of like burgers with like crap. I only drink milk and water, and and I only have like chocolate. I only have vanilla and chocolate ice cream.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too.
Like,
a lot of that like, I'm very similar with. Yeah.
Like, I don't even drink soda, but that's more because my parents won't let me for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, that's odd.
Like literally one time, I asked my mom. I was because I was in the Call of Duty. You like brought up. I was like, you know what? I might try because I was like, I've been wanting to try for a while. And so I literally was like, hey mom, can I have some Mountain Dew? And she literally said no. I'm like, oh, okay.
I mean, I have soda regularly because it helps me digest. I've had some stomach anxieties over the years. I have just ginger ale and club soda mostly, and occasionally I have Sprites or 7-Up.
What?
Wait. I just see. Wait, guys, look in general. I just checked recommended. I just see that.
Life complete.
Give me a hug. Thank you, Brandon.
Let's go. Wow.
Alright, sure. That's going in the video, I guess. This is life now.
Simple man, I eat cheese.
Wait,
3 minutes now.
I know for sure Glide is a list demon,
Wait,
so you just get
guys,
another
Poggers? Wait, Poggers. I check YouTube. I check a live stream because I saw one of my friends is streaming, and I see this new, easier moderation. Press the Alt key to push it. Please tell me they added it back in. You kidding me? Bro, I literally figured out a way that YouTube got it back in. Make it so only mods can look at someone's channel. Bang! Because if it's just the scams, then guess what? Normal people can't look at it because they don't have the ability. Only mods can, and why would mods fall for it?
For sure. That was the last straw that pushed me to Twitch. I'm not dealing with impersonators. Not worth my time.
Yeah.
And all of the bots that are running rampant as well.
I used to actually stream on Mixer, then like when that shut down, I just was forced to go to Twitch.
I haven't streamed on Twitch in a while, actually. I should probably do
I would get like an average like 3-4 viewers on Mixer, and then like when that shut down, I just get nothing.
Don't give up. I know the feeling of how disheartening it can be to have so little viewers in a stream. My advice would be to engage in communities and engage in communities. Basically, the reason why I'm here today is because of basically my community engagements around the time, mainly in Juniper's community. I've talked about her a whole lot, if you guys know that. I assume you do. And basically, it's because of my interactions in her community over a long period of time that I really make a name for myself and gain trust, and finally in a place where I have loyal people like you who go out of your way to be in calls with me, to engage in chat. I think I finally have reached a point where I have, even if it's a small one, a loyal following. I would take a loyal following over a big following any day. So from the bottom of my heart, I thank you.
It took me a year to get affiliate on Twitch. But, do I care? No, I can get paid now.
Oh, yeah, done it.
That's the right attitude.
Like, if it took me a year, who cares? I got affiliate.
Forever.
I'm stuck at least, like, between 0 to 3 viewers for the entire time I was trying to get.
Welcome, I only create to the live stream. Happy to have you here.
I celebrate when I get 5 viewers, dude. That's just how it is, you know? It is.
And it's worth celebrating.
Yeah.
It's gotta be like
that. And
that.
you know, I finally beat up Bowser and finished up SMB3 on the Super Mario All-Stars.
Nice.
So what you know, the more you know. And I guess that was like gonna spend like 3 days, with today being the final one, so.
I plan to one day go and do a full-on Mario marathon where I just play and stream all of the Mario games starting from Mario 1 all the way up to where I am today.
It's
like that'll be another, that might be a project of mine. I don't exactly know if I'm probably just going to upload the highlights, as it won't be any walkthroughs or anything like that.
Yeah, it's like similar to Cosmic Mario sub thing that he did every single
71.
game in the mainline Mario games.
There's definitely a whole lot that I'd like to go through. One thing I want to comment on, I love All-Stars. I love the 16-bit versions of the classic Mario games so much.
Here.
The Mario 3 art style is beautiful. So
Same
beautiful.
Here.
I love it.
Like with the NES or the NES version of Mario.
I love the SNES version way more, personally.
Here's the thing. I like the NES version of Super Mario Bros. 1 more than the SNES version of it. I don't know why.
Which is classic. Yeah, it's a classic style. I have to like the 16-bit version more, but I completely understand why. It just
I don't understand. Like they remade the 2 and 3 styles like the same, like they're the same sprites, just more colors. But they didn't do the same treatment for 1. Like what? Why? Why is it only 1 that has brand new sprites?
I think because they changed Mario's art style from Mario 1 to even Mario 2. The Mario style changed from 1 to 2, so I think when they went back to do All-Stars, they thought, we'll remake Mario 1, but make the Mario sprites in a whole new style. Which it's the one game where Mario's overalls are red, rather than the overalls being blue, by the way. It's the overall colors have swapped in the first version. I still quite like the art style of Mario 1. It's much more reminiscent of the new Super Mario Bros. Series. Mario 3 kind of branches out a bit with its style sets, and it's a little more out there. But I really love the art style of Mario 3. And for those who don't know, there's this Mario fan game called Super Mario Bros. X. Have any of you seen the episode they made for it?
I've heard about that already. From the,
if you check my channel from back in the day, you can actually see I actually made an SMBX thing.
Nice.
Way back in the day. Here we go.
By the way, if you do
Super Mario Bros. X and Ultimate Super Mario Bros. X, both of them were bad.
I understand. Don't worry. It's I made a bunch of Mario levels in my time. I played Mario Flash 1 and 2 as well. We can get into that a whole lot later. But right now, I'd just like to discuss how, if you do !SMBX episode in the chat, you can actually be taken to a link to my episode that I've been working. I started at the beginning of the decade. I'm quite proud of the project, so it would mean a lot to me if you could go check that out. Dang it. It just...
What? Oh.
Hello, Greenie109. Welcome to the live stream.
We just had an entire Mario conversation, and he still got 71. Like, how?
Yeah. Basically, it takes the 16-bit art style from Mario 1, 2, 3, and World, and also some various other games as well. It would mean a lot if you guys would go check it out. It's by far my most pristine passion project of my entire life. Like it follows the flow of New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I'm not sure if I might revisit it and stream it and just walk everyone through the process. There's some levels that I'm really proud of.
Yeah.
In it. Another thing too, I love there's a bunch of lyrical interpretations of Mario songs now, and they're absolutely some of them are blow my expectations out of the water. They're so good. Especially in the final. In Bowser's Inside Story, which I actually am using as the level's background music. It's phenomenal. You can tell how much I love Mario. Nice! Did not die to the final triple spikes.
Are you beat it?
Ooh, I did. I just beat it.
You beat it.
That took 40 minutes. That took 40 minutes. I thought I was honestly worried in the opposite direction. I was worried I was going to beat this too quick. But I'm very satisfied with how that went. So many great engagements, and eventually, once we had a lot of good engagements, I never got frustrated when I was doing this, pretty much to say. And that's how you know a level is great. Seriously, guys, I recommend that all of you go and check this out. Alright, so, Numadash by Valkyrie Master, safe to say, absolutely phenomenal level. I loved playing every moment of that. There was never a moment where I felt frustrated or upset or anything like that. So guaranteed it will be given a like, obviously. There's not much to say. It flows super well. The music, the gameplay, everything just flows really nice. It's quite fast. So like I said before, if you are into fast flowing, smooth gameplay, this is definitely a level that I would recommend to you. I really hope that it gets rated for Demon. I sent this in a level request stream. Some people might not be the biggest fan of how it's a little repetitive. Personally, I think this level executes the gameplay quite well. The UFO timings are probably the main culprit of that, where you have to flap between portals, and some of the spider gameplay is a little basic, I think, as well. I don't mind, personally. This level does extremely well to just be a fun, enjoyable level, with very coherent gameplay, even if it's quite simple. This is simplicity done right, like I said before. So let me just go and add a comment now. And there we go. That is my comments, and that is all. Very, very cool level, I must say. So everyone who's watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching this video. This is probably going to be the final video that I upload before I start university, so unfortunately I feel like content will be slowing down, at least for YouTube, for the next little while. I will try to probably just squeeze in Twitch streams a whole lot more, and we'll see just where we go from there. There's a lot of amazing content, not amazing content, there's a lot of amazing games coming in the future. I hope to dive more into some more Mario games as well, and I'll keep up the GD content wherever I can. Sometimes it's easy to get a little demotivated, I feel, when it comes to Geometry Dash content. I really feel for Demons, I'm only going to be making Demon videos on levels that I think are absolutely deserving of it, like levels like these, where I feel very passionate about the level and I feel it's worth making a video on because I really like the level. I think that's the decision that I'm going to make going forward, and that is all I have to say. Thank you all so much for watching on YouTube, and I will see all of you in the next video or stream or wherever. Take care, stay safe, much love, and peace out.